Okay, second graders, we are back. So hopefully you just listened to Visiting the Past and are ready to search for cause and effect in the story. You should be on page 246 to complete this activity. Let's take a look at the first page. We learn about the Changs and how they visit Philadelphia. We are introduced to Janet Chang, 8 years old, and I'm going to read from this third paragraph where my pointer is, so I'm going to zoom in on the next slide so we can all see the words a little easier. Janet Chang, 8, recently visited Philadelphia with her family. Philadelphia was the first capital of the United States. The Changs went there to learn about their country's history, or past. Busy building. First, they went to Independence Hall. That's where the Declaration of Independence was signed, Janet exclaimed. She was excited to be there. So I'm going to stop and think and see if I can find any cause and effect on this page. Well, let's think about how this story began. Janet and her family go to Philadelphia. Okay? They go to Philadelphia. And what happens because they go to Philadelphia? What does Janet get to see because they went to Philadelphia? Do you know? That's right. She got to see Independence Hall, which is where the Declaration of Independence was signed. The reason she got to see that was because they went to Philadelphia. Because her family was in Philadelphia, she got to see Independence Hall. That is a cause and an effect. I can show you what this looks like as we enter it into our graphic organizer. So the cause is Janet and her family visited Philadelphia. The effect, what happened because of the cause, was that Janet saw Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. We haven't all seen Independence Hall. She only saw it because her family went to Philadelphia. That was the cause. So take your time, write these sentences, incomplete sentences, starting with capital letters and ending with a period. Press pause and then play again when you're ready. Okay, we're going to go to the next page where we learn a little bit more about Independence Hall and the Declaration of Independence. And it was also the same place that the Constitution was written. Wow, what a really significant place in our country's history. I'm going to zoom in on the top half of this page so that we can reread it together and search for more cause and effect. The Constitution was written in Independence Hall. The writers of the Constitution created new rules for the country. Rules are important. They help to keep order in a country and give people rights. One new rule was that people could state their opinion. Believe it or not, second graders, there once was a time when people were not allowed to speak their mind and share their opinions. But the writers of our Constitution made sure it was a right of the people to be able to say their opinion. So if we think of a cause and effect on this page, I can think of a cause. The Constitution was written. Can you think of an effect? What happened because the Constitution was written? Or what was the effect of the Constitution? I will fill in the cause that the Constitution was written, but it is going to be up to you, second graders, to figure out an effect. What is an effect of the Constitution? What do the people of the United States have now because of the Constitution? You can search and find your information in the text. Pause this video if you need to reread the page. And then be sure to write your answer in a complete sentence on your chart. When you finish, take a picture of your page and insert it in the green box, or simply type in your answers if you would rather do that. That is okay as well. Remember to click submit